So winter is finally here, and today we're taking a look at the Comfee Smart Dehumidifier to help you get through it. Not only is it going to make the air more comfortable, but it's also going to reduce damp and mold, it helps to dry clothes, and this one is full of features. Now, full disclosure, before we get started, the video is sponsored by Comfee, and they've sent me the dehumidifier for free to showcase to you guys. So if we start with the unboxing, it's nice and simple. We first get the drain hose for those of you that do want to use it. We then have the HEPA filter, the manuals, and then of course the dehumidifier itself. Now this one comes in a few different sizes, and the one I've got here is the largest version, the 20 litre. Now to get started with the Comfee Dehumidifier, you just need to place it in the room you want to use it in and plug it in. If we press the power button to start it up, you can see the flap opens and we're good to go. Now to start with, setting up and controlling all the modes is nice and easy. You can do it by either pressing the buttons on the top of the unit, or you can also download the app and control from your phone, or you can even use Alexa or Google Home. Now if we start by taking a look at the control buttons themselves, we've got the power button, which of course turns the dehumidifier on or off. We've then got the flap control, and you simply press this once and you'll see the flap then moves up and down slowly, and all you have to do is press the button again when the flap is in the position you want. Next up, we've got the fan speed, and you can select between low, medium and high speeds. We've got the up and down arrows to adjust the settings along with the display in the middle, and then we've got the mode button, which you can just press to switch between modes. We have set, where you just select your desired humidity level. We've got continuous dehumidification, smart dehumidification and drying mode. Finally, we've got the timer, and this simply allows you to schedule a time for the dehumidifier to turn off. And when it comes to the application, it's actually even simpler, and we've got our modes at the top, our fan and flap options along the bottom, and then the adjustments here in the center. We can also have scenes, and this allows you to set up different presets for dehumidification, so you could use these for different rooms. As I said, you can also operate it with Google Home or Alexa, so I'll just show you that working now. Hey Google, turn off the dehumidifier. Hey Google, turn on the dehumidifier. So as you can see, it's easy to operate the dehumidifier from the get-go, and as I said, this one is the 20 litre model, which can reduce moisture efficiently up to 20 litres per day, and the bin tank is 3 litres, which is enough for my daily use. But we've also got the drain hose for those of you that would prefer to direct it into a drain. Now for those using the bin, we simply get the LED warning light to say it's full on the top, and you can just empty out the water and continue to use it. It operates with low noise thanks to its advanced compressor technology, and it can keep a low noise of 39 to 45 dBA when in operation, so it's not distracting. Now the super ionizer and HEPA filter ensure that not only are you removing moisture from the air, but you're also removing up to 80% of the air pollutants at the same time. Now something I like about this dehumidifier is that it's fairly compact and light, so it's easy to move around anyway, but we've also got wheels on the bottom, which makes things even easier, and it would be great for those that struggle with lifting. Now generally, when I've been using the Comfee Dehumidifier, I've been keeping it in the smart mode, and you simply choose a humidity level of up to 80%, and the compressor is going to conserve energy by turning off when the humidity level is achieved, and then as soon as it detects an increase in humidity, it's going to power back on. I've also found the dry mode to be very useful. Now I don't like to tumble dry my clothes, and in the winter months, leaving them out to air indoors takes much longer than in the summer, but now I can close them up in the utility room, place the dehumidifier next to them in drying mode, and then shut the door. Without the dehumidifier, I've always got to leave them in a more open room, as otherwise it creates that damp smell. Now of course, those are just my use cases, but everyone has their own needs, and it's also useful if you've got any damp areas in your home, if there are any damp smells, and if you've got condensation or mold appearing in any areas of your home, then this is going to help out a lot. In terms of maintenance, it's also super simple. If the water's full, then you just slide out the tray from the front, empty out the water and put it back in. If the filter needs cleaning, you just lift up the back panel, remove the filter, clean it and replace when it's dry. And of course, for those of you using the drainage mode or switching between drainage and the bin, it's also nice and easy, and we just remove the plug at the back, insert the hose, and we're done. Just make sure that when you do go back to the bin mode, you put the plug back in. Now overall, I've been very happy with the Comfee Dehumidifier, and it's definitely going to help us out a lot as we approach these colder months. I'm going to be using it mainly for my clothes, but also in smaller rooms that don't have any extraction fans. Now having the application means I can easily make adjustments from my phone when I'm not even at home, and when I am at home I can just ask Google to control it instead. Now the scene setup means it's great for those of you that are going to be using it in multiple rooms, as you can set up a scene for each room rather than having to input the settings every time, and the fact that it's small and compact makes it very easy to move around. Now for those of you that want to take a look, of course I've placed a link down in the description below, so you can go ahead and check it out from Amazon. And hopefully I've covered everything in today's video, but if there's anything I've missed or you've got any questions at all, then just ask them in the comments and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. But thanks for watching the video. If you liked it, smash a thumbs up. If you didn't, hit the thumbs down twice, and I'll see you guys in the next one.